Okay, so this and I think the next few videos will be me doing 100 replay trades. I'm trying to reach this just so I can see exactly whether I'm not or whether or not I'm a profitable trader because I've kind of had a lot of sort of like trading live streams haven't worked super well, or they're just like all over the place in terms of data. So 100 trades, I'm gonna see if I can come out on top. I feel like I'm break even for pretty much all of the trades of like the 300 or so back testing trades I've taken so far. So I feel like this last 100 will be what determines whether I'm profitable or not. And this is going to be the start. So I'm starting off on the NASDAQ. And I'm doing these with the resolution of the 1 minute. I'll obviously go like to a more macro time frame, but that's pretty much how I'm going to start this series. So right off the bat, we see price dumb liquidity sweep in London session. London liquidity swept, break of structure to the upside. I'm not taking a trade until the beginning of New York session, obviously, but that's how it moved right here. Second liquidity sweep right here, and then price keeps coming up. So very sleepy Tokyo session as usual. Nothing really significant happened. This session, London session, we sweep Tokyo's highs. I don't know if that's going to be a reversal or a continuation, but either way, something significant is happening. We definitely reached a prominent low here, and if I go on the 4 hour, chances are we are going to be bullish. We sort of came out of this rut right here. So now we have higher highs, higher lows. So now I'm going on to the 5 minute, and I think what's gonna have to I'm just looking for places with areas of liquidity. So that would be below here, liquidity below here, liquidity below here. New York's gonna open right here, so it's gonna, yeah. We sweep this London low, we rip up, and I'm gonna see if we're gonna get a retracement. Okay. As we can see, London lows get swept by this New York retracement. So what I'm going to be looking for is a an ideally an order block within this zone right here. I'm gonna mark that out. And unfortunately, it looks like it didn't get hit. So what I should have done is gone on to the 1 minute and found something good there, which in hindsight, I could have found right here, just sort of this area, clear break of structure, and we did not target this area of liquidity, but we got here, we got here, we got very close to it. London session again. Tokyo session manipulated and reversed, which is unusual. How given how sleepy Tokyo session usually is. London consolidation. which is very strange. New York manipulation and reversal. Kind of paused that a little bit late, but hopefully there will be a retracement to that area here and here. Again, doesn't really look like it. That's going to be a little bit difficult, but biggest thing I gotta know is just be like ready to enter right when market opens. And it looks like we're pretty close to that right here. Um, Looks like Tokyo consolidation, London manipulate. It just really looks like London continuation. It looks like we had manipulation right here, and we're still continuing off of that. Odds are that's probably what we're going to continue to do. So just waiting. Okay, so no manipulation so far, which is pretty strange, and I think something's going to happen. So I'm going to mark out liquidity here, here, and here. Okay, we passed through all of them pretty quickly. I knew that sort of rocket ship wasn't going to last long. I think it's also worth marking out these areas right here. I think we're going to sweep this liquidity and then rally to the upside. We did get a break of structure, so I think that's a confluence to enter with my stop loss below there, take profit up here. Because not all liquidity sweeps necessarily, I don't think from what I've seen, it's not like low, lower low. It might be lower low, higher low, because maybe they got all the stop losses they need. They just needed more, and then they're having rejection off that. Oh boy. Well, it looks like it really did come back lower. I should have, even though I'm at break even right now, I definitely should have waited. Yep. See what price did for the rest of the day. Came lower, just started dumping. Um, and then just sort of consolidating on New York for the rest of New York session. So what price did here is it manipulated and then reversed. And this is weird. I have no idea why it did this, but what I most likely think happened was I don't know, this was definitely taking a lot of liquidity. Maybe there was some liquidity resting. Looks like we're pretty far away from the nearest like whenever liquidity would have been. So that didn't really make a lot of sense, but it was just a giant liquidity sweep and then break of structure. So Price rips opposite direction due to New York manipulation and reversal. That was off of New York London overlap. Daily bias was the thing that was wrong. Liquidity sweep, break of structure. Yeah, that's weird. I guess I can just stay there for now. Next one. Looks like we're right at pretty close to New York Open. Price has this past session high, low, high, low. We're in a very clear downtrend. We see does high get manipulated? Because before we're all the way down here, and with this is our high. So high, low, high, low, high, low, high. That's where we're at right now. I'm just gonna keep that and that. I'm gonna be careful to get in right when New York opens. New high, new low. This means consolidation. So preparing for a move, and I would have to say on the 15-minute, it's looking it's gonna take a while. 15-minute is looking like a bearish retracement. We still are in a general uptrend up until this little point right here. So hopefully we clear this low and we can get a valid retracement. And we're in right off the bat. This London low gets swept. We have a order block right here. Price comes out, retraces back in. See if we get a break of structure for the retracement. We push past the order block. So we're going to go lower. Okay, we've gone very low, so I think we're gonna have to reconsider our stance here. This just looks like a rug pull, to be honest. Um, yeah, that's unprecedented. Maybe we're going to this area of liquidity, although I highly doubt it. I'll still mark it out. Okay, we do sweep that liquidity supposedly. Um, no, but we are in Asian session. So that was a really weird New York session. I'm glad I didn't trade that. That must have been like war news or something. That was terrible. Um, that was the worst. So we're right about to open. 20 minutes before open. So 4 bars. Bearish. I think this was the rug pull. We're trading like right after whenever I traded before, that's when this is. So obviously bearish here. I'm trying to figure out which session. Looks like Tokyo or no, London did the reversal. New York did the continuation. Then Tokyo or London something continued. So mark out this high and that high. We're just going with higher highs and higher lows, it looks like. So I'll just keep on marking these. Hopefully one will retrace to the point where I can take a trade off of it. And I don't know what just happened. Okay, be right back. Okay, we're back. See if we can get to 5 good or like 5 excellent quality trades today. So 4 more to go. Um, okay, stopping it right before market opens on this day. Right away, price is continuing upwards. Not really seeing a lot of action in Tokyo session. That's more of a consolidation. We do see continuation on London session, so we'll see what happens on New York session. Okay. I guess I can't go on the 5 minute. Uh, this London low gets formed, so that will be a clear price point that we want to get hit. And nothing really happened. I don't know if I think I should go into S&P. I feel like that's a lot better. I'm not entirely sure though. I'll just try like one trade with it. Yeah, there's a lot more action here. Yikes. Looks a bit better. London session begins. Liquidity sweep, break of structure, order block retracement belongs to this area right here. Um, that's really weird. I don't know why it can't like it didn't mark out the new. Oh, I guess. So the S&P opens at 9:30. Nasdaq opens at 8:30. It's a big difference. So I guess I just missed that, but price does sweep this low, retraces here. Price rips so far, although I'm sure because it's New York session, we're gonna have some sort of retracement. We retrace to here. I guess that's not enough to take a trade, but enough to kind of see how things would work. High, low, high gets pushed past on Tokyo session. London looks like it's about to manipulate. London dumps before what is New York on? Oh, I'm dumb. I my Pine script set to 9:30 when it's 8:30. Oh, I'm so dumb. Okay, I gotta fix that, but I guess we do see bullish confirmation price dumps, forms this liquidity. Liquidity gets swept, break of structure. Order block, actually, that's interesting. That's the real sweep, I'm assuming. So that's price gets swept, liquidity gets swept, break of structure to the upside, stop loss, take profit. Yikes. Okay, that was terrible. I don't know why it looks like price just went to this area of liquidity, which is like nothing, and then all of a sudden it gets rug pulled on. That's frustrating. I don't know why it did that. That's bad. Or like I just don't know what made that happen. Um, I'll just wait for that. Price was moving favorably until rug pull. Not sure why it happened. Yeah, the sessions are all messed up here, so I'm gonna hide that for now. Well, I gotta fix that later. Price is trending bullish, manipulation reversal. Um, Very strong manipulation at the beginning of New York session. Odds are we've already begun to see a reversal. We're gonna see an order block form. I'm gonna see if order block form right here. Price is retracing back in. So we'll see if we can get a break of structure. Okay, there we go. We're gonna put it below this area right here. Sure, we're gonna put it over here and take profit, most likely targeting this high right here. This is taking a while. That the trade I just took. I don't know what happened to that trade. I was ahead when I like it glitched out, so I'm just gonna say that that was a break-even trade. Um, Actually, I don't even think I'll just count it because it was just break-even. I don't have the screenshot. I don't exactly know what happened because it just glitched out. Oh, I'm on Bitcoin. That's why I saw the rocket right here. Okay. Close to market open. Can't trade that on the 1 hour. Oh, it looks like we did win that trade actually. Wait, no, that was from before. Never mind. Okay. New York or London continuation. It's continuing with this downtrend. Um, Looks like we're just gonna continue to do so. High up here. Right off the bat, we sweep that high, waiting for a valid break of structure before entering. Although it doesn't look like we're gonna get it. I can't tell what direction this is going. Actually, I think it's going to go up because this is New York manipulation. It's manipulating this London low right here. So I think we're actually going to see a reversal. That's my even though this is continuation, this is manipulation. And so if it went up here, then I think it'd go down. But since it's going down here, I think it'll go up. And see if I can go down to the 2 minute and get a break of structure. Okay, there. I'm gonna wait till I get the extension just for confirmation. Okay. Looks like the end. Yeah. Well, I don't know what made that happen. I thought that was continuation, which is bad, but because this got swept. I guess this rallied this swept the highs. I have no idea. I kind of need to see what price is going to do for the rest of the session to see if it would have continued up or gone down. Yeah, we just kept climbing down. I also didn't mark out significant highs and lows, so I guess that's probably a big part of it. Long NASDAQ, like three, I think. Again, I lost. I keep losing these trades. There's a screenshot. Okay, this one, the Tokyo low gets manipulated, but otherwise both of these sessions are just consolidating. I would say since Tokyo's the first to, or the low is first to get manipulated, it's just gonna continue to go up. That's my estimate. New York with the rug pull, we match this low. Break structure to the upside. Um, okay. It's okay. Okay. That was I don't know what happened there really. I would say that these highs, I guess this isn't part of Tokyo, so I guess by definition, this high what I've tended to notice is that London seems to have a few it seems to like have the earliest liquidity grabs, and so this sort of leads to it sort of alludes to what price is going to do in New York session. So I stop taking so many longs. I feel like it's probably also maybe a good idea. Didn't work. Okay, last trade. Looks like we're right about to New York Open. What did the previous session do? The previous session see a bit of a downtrend. Especially on the hourly price is bearish. So looks like this is time for a short. That's also what the London highs are pointing to. We sweep this high right here, which definitely also sort of alludes to a short happening. A lot of consolidation here. We're gonna see if we can catch okay, it looks like we did break structure to the up or the we did sweep this high right here and we broke structure to the downside. So I think I'm finally gonna take a short and yeah, okay. So price did go shorter, but I set my stop loss to um so that's a two. That's gonna be another loss. That's five losses in a row. That feels terrible. That's a horrible start to the series. Um, not even gonna lie, I don't have much hope right now. I feel like the best thing I can do is just stop trading and just get out of like a just cut my losses short for today. That's pretty terrible.